How's it going, everyone? The PlayStation Store has kicked off its Planet of the Discount sale, and I'm going to highlight some super cheap game deals in this video. Games under the price of $3. We got a mix of, the games I typically recommend and have played a lot of, and some games that I found interesting, as you guys seem to enjoy that model a little bit more. We'll go over the games that are regular recommendations, and then we'll go over some lower key titles at the end. So keep that in mind. With that being said, let's get right into it, and let's kick things off with Just Cause 3, 85% off for $2.99. Man, Just Cause 3 is one of the best, just kind of not take yourself too seriously, cause a lot of mayhem, and have a lot of fun. And sometimes you need a game like that. Does it have an immense amount of depth and nuance to it? Does it have this gripping emotional narrative? Absolutely not. But does it have the fun factor at a 10? Absolutely. Just Cause 3's ultimate shortcoming is some technical issues, but a lot of that was remedied. Great game, and if you're looking for a game that, I've been saying it on this channel quite a lot, that you can listen to a podcast, watch a YouTube video, do whatever on the side while playing a game that you don't have to be like invested into the story. Just Cause 3 is a great one, and I would say for $2.99, definitely a good pickup. Next up, we got Titanfall 2, 85% off for $2.99. Man, this is one of those games that I feel like already is revered as one of the most underrated games of the last decade. It's almost been a decade, actually, since Titanfall 2 dropped. I believe it was fall of 2016. Kind of insane to think about. But, yeah, one of the most underrated games of the last decade. And, it's just unfortunate, the reality of this game, that it didn't have the commercial success that I think everybody thought it deserved. But it was an excellent, excellent first-person shooter. The campaign is really good. Like, you're buying this game a lot just for the campaign at this point. But the campaign for $2.99, I would say, is a damn good pickup. Definitely would recommend that, and yeah, definitely would check that out at this price point. Hopefully we get a Titanfall 3 at this point, but obviously Respawn is busy at work with Apex Legends, the Star Wars games as well, so they've got a pretty full slate. But maybe at some point they'll do a Titanfall 3. I think there's a lot of money in this franchise, but we'll see about that. Next up, Burnout Paradise Remastered, 85% off for $2.99. Now, this is the open world arcade racer that I always go and recommend. Forza Horizon 5 is going to be coming out, and, I will be recommending that game a lot, but guess what? It's probably going to be $60 at launch. If you want all the content, it's probably going to be a little bit more than that, and on top of that, this game is $3, and it's still very much worth playing. I love Burnout Paradise. I literally was playing this game, like, just a couple months ago again, and, man, it's such a fun game. Is it dated? Absolutely. It came out in January of 2008. You're just not gonna escape that in some aspects, but the soundtrack is so good, and music, especially licensed music, is always going to be a little bit subjective, but I love the soundtrack in this game, and as far as arcade racers go, with a lot of mayhem and destruction, man, Burnout Paradise got that in spades, and for $2.99, a great price on that for sure. Next up, a game that I think at this point is fairly underrated, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is $2.99 as well. Mirror's Edge Catalyst, again, I think is super underrated. I think it's a really solid game. I think it had an immense amount of hype and anticipation from the release of Mirror's Edge 08, and I played that when it came out and really enjoyed it. Catalyst had some design choices that I think ultimately held the game back, but I think from a visual standpoint, the parkour gameplay is still incredible, and you can play Catalyst without playing the original, so keep that in mind as well. Hopefully they remaster the original. Like, the original is stuck on the PS3. That's one of those games that I feel like would do fairly well with the remaster, and how much, like, they remastered Burnout Paradise, but you're not gonna remaster, Mirror's Edge 08. Like, I feel like Mirror's Edge 08 could use a remaster and it would do quite well, but that's my 2 cents on that. Alright, moving on from that, do want to highlight now some of the lower key titles. Lost in Random, 90% off for $2.99. Play the odds in Lost in Random, a gothic fairy-style inspired action-adventure where every citizen's fate is determined by the roll of a dice. Ruled by a wicked queen, the kingdom of Random is divided into 6 shadowy realms where life is dictated by a cursed black dice. And the story from the award-winning Swedish game studio Zoink and penned by Eisner award-winning Adventure Time and Marvel Comics, the unbeatable Squirrel Girl author Ryan North. You'll join Even, a penniless girl who's down on her luck, a dark quest to save her beloved sister. Walk Random's mysterious cobbled streets, meet its unpredictable residents, and take on courageous quests throughout. $2.99 for Lost in Random. Next up, we have Kona, 85% off for $2.24. Northern Canada, 1970, a strange blizzard runs amok. Step into the shoes of a detective to explore the eerie village, investigate surreal events, and battle the elements to survive. The first installment in a series of 4 games, Kona is a chilly, interactive tale you won't soon forget. October 1970, W. Hamilton, a rich industrialist who owns a hunting manor in Northern Canada, reports several cases of vandalism perpetrated against his property. Unable to find out who dared to commit these acts, Hamilton calls Carl Fauber, a renowned private detective, to handle this affair. In Kona, Carl becomes trapped up in the deep north, engulfed in an unexpected snowstorm. The player incarnates Detective Fauber, who must shed light on the mysterious events befalling the area. If you're looking for a detective-style game, $2.24 for Kona on that. Next up, we have a Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. Armed with your investigative skills and tools of the Blade Runner trade, you'll be immersed in a world that lives and breathes around you with breakthrough lighting and visual effects. Your ability to survive will be put to the test in the richest game environment ever created. I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but nevertheless, immerse yourself in the dark, gritty world of Los Angeles 2019, where you become both the hunter and the hunted. Groundbreaking real-time story structure, interact with over 70 motion-captured characters, stunning visuals, as well as atmospheric smoke, fog, and fire and rain that affect your character in real time. Rich ambient multi-track audio, specially recreated cuts from the original Blade Runner soundtrack, and continually animating full-screen high-resolution cinematics and gameplay in millions of emulated colors as well. $2.49 for Blade Runner Enhanced Edition. Next up, we have a mech title, Assault Gunners HD Edition, and you would think that I've played every mech game under the sun, but have not played Assault Gunners HD, but it puts you in the control of the peacekeeping force known as DAT, and along with your 3 allied battle mechs, you must attempt to save Earth's migrants and the Mars colonies as a whole from the threat of the Ants uprising. Who or what could be leading this threat against Mars and the new planned perfect utopia for humanity? With 35 full-length battle-heavy missions, a horde gameplay mode known as Inferno mode, covering 5 varied maps and over 100 mech customization possibilities for yourself and your allies. There's plenty of replayability and content present in the standalone version of Assault Gunners HD Edition. That is on sale for $2.99. If you like your giant robo action, for $3, that might be a good pickup. Next up, we have Sea of Solitude, 85% off for $2.99. When humans get too lonely, they turn into monsters. Set sail across a beautiful and evolving world of darkness and light and discover what it means to be human. Key features note an emotional journey, a metaphorical world. Face the monsters within throughout as well. Encounter fantastical creatures, solve puzzles, and rid the world of tainted memories. Meet a variety of beautiful and terrifying monsters, each with their own struggles of loneliness to tell. Sea of Solitude on sale for $2.99. Next up, we have ScourgeBringer, which is $3.39 for its base price, but for Plus subscribers, it is $2.54, and Plus is on sale for returning subscribers, so, you know, it is under if you're a Plus subscriber. From the developers of Neurovoider, ScourgeBringer is a fast-paced, free-moving roguelike platformer set in the post-apocalyptic world where a mysterious entity wreaked havoc on all of humanity. ScourgeBringer puts you in the shoes of the deadliest warrior of her clan, Kyra. Help her to explore the unknown and slash her way through ancient machines guarding the seal of her past and maybe the redemption of humanity. Dive into fast-paced rogue platforming gameplay, slash and shoot your way smoothly with super fluid platforming controls, and sharpen your skills with a frantic combat system focused on attacks only. Dash forward to the otherworldly adaptive sounds of Junus Turner, Nuclear Throne, Downwell, and Broforce. Defy hordes of unspeakable enemies and giant bosses holding the secrets of the Scourge, and explore the infinite depths of an ever-changing dungeon. Uncover mysteries and mementos of previous explorers to unlock reality-defining secrets. ScourgeBringer, again, on sale, $3.39, but $2.54. For Plus subscribers. Next up, we got God's Trigger, $2.99. Awesome art style on God's Trigger, where you'll slay enemies with speed and precision in an over-the-top show of blood and explosions. Play solo or with others, and throughout you'll make split-second decisions, dodge bullets, and use weapons and abilities to inflict violence in the most graphic way possible when an angel and a demon team up to kill their way into heaven and stop the apocalypse. Bullets will fly and blood will be shed. Play solo or with a friend and burst through a room in the matter of seconds, killing enemies with a bucket load of weapons, special abilities, and melee options in a show of blood and explosions. God's Trigger, again, on sale for $2.99. And lastly, we have Valley, 80% off for $2.99. Now, I played Valley on PC way back when it came out, My recollection of it is a little vague at this point, but it's a first-person adventure unlike any other. Hidden deep within a remote region of the Rocky Mountains, you find yourself bewildered within a secluded valley within the power of a recently discovered leaf suit that is leap effortlessly through air functionality, run and jump your way through beautiful forests, dangerous ruins, and vast environments, all the while utilizing the power to control life and death to uncover the startling secrets of the mysterious valley. Be forewarned, with these newfound abilities comes a daunting repercussion. Exploration title, some cool platforming elements as well. Valley, 80% off for $2.99. But that is gonna do it for me. Again, a lot of deals under the price of $3. Links to all of these will be in the description box below. But that'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Sound off there. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.